I'm a retired battalion chief from the city of Chicago. I had 35 years with the city, and I am now the assistant director for firefighting programs here at the Illinois Fire Service Institute, and I'm here to explain to you about my very good buddy, Johnny Leonard, who died of cancer. And Johnny died about a year and a half ago. He's in his mid-50s when he died. Johnny was known for those guys who worked with him as being a warrior. He was a terrific firefighter. He spent 30 plus years in the Englewood neighborhood. He passed away as a lieutenant on Truck 20, which is located at 71st and Parnell in the heart of Englewood. And the podium kind of speaks to John in that we obviously have his helmet that's here, but the tools that you see here, and it's when John had passed away, the people who had been taught by him said that every picture they ever saw of John, he always had his Halligan bar as an officer, he always had his thermal imaging camera, his radio, and the flashlight. And that's why you see all of these are here built into the podium. And it's really cool because like as we spoke about, you see the Bullard camera down there. We reached out to Bullard because that was what the city of Chicago used. And they said, oh yeah, no problem, we can get you that. I mean, so it just, and then the guys here, the millwork gentlemen that work here for the University of Illinois, they crafted all this, the centerpiece. And obviously you can see the Truck 20 helmet shield as well as the IFSI one. But Johnny loved it. He loved teaching. He was instrumental in our company officer program. He was here at every fire college, again, working with the company officer program, and he loved our Explorer Cadet program, which is coming up here in July, to teach the future. That's what he said. You know, we've got to do this because we know that this is our future. So yeah, Johnny died of lung cancer, but he was a tremendous firefighter and a real warrior, and we need to get his story out. This is the guy that people want to become, and it's this exact speech will be told to the explorers and the cadets when they're here in July. This is the guy you long to be. This is your benchmark that you're looking for, to be the guy, the firefighter that Johnny Leonard was.
So when you look at that and that story runs through your mind, I mean, tell us what you're hoping to take away from this research here, given the circumstances surrounding his passing. Is there something else that you'd like to take away that ultimately you can help the future of the fire service with?
Oh, absolutely, and I have to quote another fine gentleman, John McNamara from the city of Chicago. He's retired chief from the 17th Battalion. He is right now as we speak fighting cancer. He has stage 4 cancer. And Johnny, when I made chief, he said to me, he said, Sean, you're going to have to learn to protect the men from themselves. He goes, now at first this isn't going to seem to make sense to you, but you're going to have to protect the men from themselves. They're going to collectively do stuff that's really, really wrong, and you as a leader have got to step in and stop them from doing it. And that's what this instance is about. I mean, we are totally trying to change, with Gavin's work and the U of L guys, the mindset that we all grew up with. We grew up with wanting to be dirty. We grew up with having snots from our nose. When I started out in the early 80s as a firefighter, we didn't have SCBAs. If you wore an SCBA, you were a coward. You know, again, like the colonel was talking about today, to not wear an SCBA today would be unthinkable. But this is the mindset we're going to have to change, and it's going to be very, very hard to do. But we have to protect the men from themselves. We have to educate them exactly what the panel was talking about tonight, and get the guys to realize that this is killing us, straight on up, okay? Part of this is what killed John, okay? And every single one of us know a guy that has succumbed to cancer. If you're in the fire service for however many years, there's so many guys, and we're gonna have to change how we do stuff, and it's gonna be monumental change, revolutionary change, as the colonel said. It is.
Seeing what is occurring today and seeing the audience, we got folks from the Netherlands, we got folks from Boston, Chicago, New York. What's that mean to you, looking at it from the Institute's perspective?
Oh, how widespread this is, how everybody is realizing and getting on board. I mean, it's actually tremendous to see that. In fact, it's funny because the Netherlands guys came, and because I participated in one of the burns, and they came out and said, well, you know what, Chief, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you shouldn't have taken your gloves off when you did. So it's going to be a re-education for all of us. But it's great to see the different minds of different entities coming together, and science-driven with the you all guys, and then the fire service trying to get on board to find out what's right and protect ourselves. I mean, it's awesome. It's a great time. It is, and it's a great study, and it's going to be earth-shattering and what we can do, because that's our goal. I mean, if Johnny were standing here in his shadow, his goal is not this. It's not to be 50 in your mid-50s and die of cancer, okay? It's not. Line of duty deaths is the same thing. We've got to learn from what's going on with those line of duty deaths. We've got to try and prevent them as best we can. I mean, we owe it to ourselves.